Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to more Hand of Fate 2. Hi Neko. Let's start today with something silly. Empress, if you remember, earned fame in order to wield the legendary weapon Hethros Ire. Villages on the northern outskirts are under assault for northern raiders. Defeat the mighty shaman who is leading their ranks. And we're going to do that. We're going to take the encrusted mace. Increase the difficulty of the Empress. Create a character pool when activated. Character immune. We're going to take this. And we're going to try to do this. Because I want to see what it's like. Oh man, now it's red. Cool. Okay. Not Berserker's Creed. Hi, Rainer. It says it increases the difficulty of the Empress. And to get the token off the encrusted mace, you have to complete the Empress with this item. So I'm going to try to do it. And it became red when I added it to this deck. Because we're on the Empress. Honestly, I'm just stupidly curious, so I want to see how this works. I'll take Champion's Plate Mail. Not the Cardinal Blade. I'll take Jousting Armor, because we get +1. It became Brimstone? Yes! It turned Brimstone. Watch. See? It's fine. And then, boom, it became Brimstone. So I think that's interesting. Lionheart. I'll take Lionheart as my platinum. The Emperor. Oh, the Empress turned Brimstone too. Ooh. This is death, and that's okay because I'm going to do my best to have fun. Brimstone limit reach. Can't have brimstones in this one. That's fine. Yeah, but did you think the card was actually going to change? Like, I didn't think the card was going to become Brimstone. Yeah, as soon as we saw the mace, it's like, oh, that's cool. So it's like, that's neat. Okay, we need anything that gives us fame. What cards give fame? Unrest and Iron Peak can. Never actually seen somebody try this sort of thing. Well, we're going for it.
Welcome to Cendril 89, where we try crazy stuff all the time.
Correct. Okay, duel gives fame. Because we're gonna need fame. Elder's Gift gives fame for sure. That'll be our 1 platinum. Winding Trail can give fame? Spend gold, though. Gain resources. We have a chance to gain fame. Alchemist is a little risky, since I've been off on the wheel. Burning building. Keep that one in mind. Dark alleys gets us equipment. Getting equipment is going to be important too, because we got to find the blasted mace. We need 80 fame. I'll take dark alleys. I really hope nobody has done it. I want to be the first. Not if there's any chance of that. Done this because I want to be special. Ooh, Soothsayer's fun. Be good or bad. Be good and bad. Okay. We'll give it a go and just see what happens. There's fitted leather armor. We have that now. You never know. I was the first one to put up Wild Arms 3, the block puzzle on video. So don't ever say that just because it's been out a long time, you aren't the first one to do so. I'm gonna take fitted leather armor. And we're going to take Malaclips because I sense this going badly. Okay, we need 80 fame.
Now we touch on the true aspects of heroism. This story can begin with your irrelevance, but it cannot end in that fashion. I am so much more of this world than ever I was when the game of life and death was my sole occupation.
Raiders had destroyed our village, the elder Talos explains in a hushed voice. They were sent by a dark shaman to the north. They were searching for this encrusted mace. It's the only weapon that will break the seal protecting their encampment. He hands you the weapon. The encrusted mace. Ah, the encrusted mace instead of Hethra's ire. We need 80 fame. Weapon is heavier than you imagined, perhaps weighing you down. Because the encrusted mace is in the deck, the Empress will be harder. You acquire 80 fame to equip this weapon. There's a great acts of valor and courage may bear encrusted mace, so do well to remember that. Never turn that opportunity to aid others. Seek out greatness. The shaman. The Empire. Find the courage to wield the weapon and defeat the shaman before the 5th village falls. We take everything we can. Okay. The path ahead may not be as kind as it once was. There are reports of powerful raiders hell-bent on stopping any who try to rise as champions of the people. They'll be drawn to the encrusted mace. All basic northerners are brimstone. The dealer adds more frost monsters to the deck.
I see you have returned with a plan to deal with the shaman permanently.
You must find the courage to wield this weapon to defeat the shaman for the last village falls. Where naysayers for they do not believe in heroes and virtue. Without heroes, I fear this world is lost. Follow the king's road to the town of Braden. The people there are surely in danger and must be warned. Find and defeat the shaman before the last village is destroyed. Okay, gotta get to 80. Ready?
Games within games within games.
4+. Well, time to kill some thieves. Should've brought some food. I got this one mixed up with the other one where you climb the mountain. I was thinking, oh, we're gonna have like 30 food.
You have to stop helping people. It always ends up like this.
We do get fame for it, this is true. Come on, 11. 10. Roll the 10s. There we go.
Well done. You continue to impress.
Alright, that's 4 fame. We also get 3 food. 5 more food, awesome, good. Alright, Malaclypse's problem.
This token from me.
Do we want to try Malaclypse's problem? Again. Use the 10 gold we have. You need to do it sometime, I guess. Okay. Removing a certain illness. Because part. Kind of information costs more than a few coins. Require a test of skill from him. Alright. Which one do we have to do? Like, do we have to do the purple flower? You told me before, but I don't remember. How do we get the token?
We did the purple flower before.
Oh, if you don't know off the top of your head, then no, we're just gonna go for it. I'll lose the 10 gold, it's fine. Alright, eat a daisy. Flower tastes like wilted lettuce with a hint of something like bitter medicine. Okay. Gotta roll 10. To your horror, blood begins to blossom under your shirt. You pull it up to see that it's merely a superficial cut, but you wonder how it occurred nonetheless. Lame. Merc nods, happy with the results. He beckons Malaclypse closer. Of those of us left, you should seek Ira of the Vale. She may know something of the cure. Last I heard, she's hiding out in the underneath. Okay.
Nicely done.
Oh no, not her. Malaclypse straightens his neck shawl nervously. Greasy Gobbleman giggles maniacally. Yes, her. She'll likely eat your bones before she lets you speak. Gain 2 fame. Excuse me, I have a business run. That Malcolm's associate turns away and hurls a bouquet at a shocked passerby. Flowers! Fresh flowers! Buy 'em or eat your eyes!
That's a sales pitch.
That's a terrible sales pitch. He's like, he didn't do that with us.
Right.
Unrest in Iron Peak. Okay. We don't have money. There's a way to get fame here, but I don't know what it is. We've done all of these, but out of the, like, 6 options, I don't remember what gave us fame. Ask about the disheveled children in the alleyway. Live on the streets now. Offer them food. How much food? All the article has on it is result for 1. Sorry. Okay, well, here you go. This is the disheveled children, and if you give 5 food. A dozen filthy hands tear off the artful morsels to shreds as the children scramble for what they can get. You gain 4 fame, and you lose 5 food. Of course. Suddenly, an armed man sprints into the alleyway, knocking several children to the ground. He pauses to swear and glances back the way he came. And then the silver-haired lady going back to prison. Attacking the woman. And we will attack. Thank you for your contribution to learning. I try. And if you attack Mad Eye, there's the hunter.
You lot are hardly worth our time.
Out of my way.
There we go. Okay, so if you're getting the payment, we got, hey, 10 max life, 10 gold, so you get 2 gain cards. There you go. Winding Trail. Suddenly a tree falls across your path, blocking the way. Weapons bristle from the undergrowth around you. Their wilders obscured by the faces of the... 4 agreed. Give them all your gold, or we beat the snot out of them, which is, of course, what we're doing. can't have the money I just got. Plus fame. Tend to get that
I'll
after
handle
fights.
the little one. You deal with the rest, okay?
Oh, you had 2 attacks. That you get this. Let's see. Courage to do the thugs plead for their lives. Please, for pity's sakes, we only want to feed our families. Demand they give you their spoils, let them go free. Give them 10 gold and let them go free. Let them go free. Thank you, adventurer. We'll spread word of your mercy. We get 4 fame that way. Raiders ambush. Frost trappers. Yeah, reaching 80 is going to be fun.
By sea and sun, fate and fame.
3 gives even more fame. I figured it might. But now we know. We've got a lot of time. It's until the village, the 5th village falls. Still a stupid way to lose the shield. Eight fame. Okay. So they give 8 fame. That's pretty cool. We still have Elder's Gift to give us fame. If we average, if we get, it said before the 5th village falls. So if we, there's 4 villages remaining. If we average 20 per, we'll be good. Oh darn. There's bad stuff here. I forgot this could be bad. Number 2 it is. Oh, we lost the 10 gold we got. Great.
Can you reach the end of this
Oh, I think
challenge
that's
before you
nice.
starve to death? Time will tell.
Thanks, AJ.
Thank you, AJ. Alright, village burns. 4 of frost that's crimson. Look at that. That's brimstone.
Oh.
It's a fancy 4 of frost. Please help.
No, brimstone means bad, but I really like how that card looks.
That looks cool.
Yeah, the other doesn't have a hat yet.
Does not have a hat.
We must fix this atrocity handbook.
I heard this
Oh, they
works.
look wicked.
Oh, jeez.
16. Cool. Woo! Happy birthday! Equipment, what did we get? Winter's Bane. Yeah, equip that. For saving all the peasants, we get 4 fame, so that's 20. We also get 3 food, yeah. 5 more food. Awesome. True hero, you'll surely save them. With another village lost to the Northerners, you set out for the next town without delay. 3 villages remain. General store. We have 20. Champion's plate mail. Form 20 charge bash abilities against any enemy to unlock this token. Reduces armor by 20%. It just gives 20 defense. Super heavy armor. I don't have a blessing. Food. 3 food for 10. What else did I throw in the deck? I don't think anything that really needs gold. I'm gonna buy 3 food. Then we're gonna leave. Another distressed damsel. Hey, 14! We get 3 food, 10 life, we get a health potion, 2 fame. I think we get more fame if we fail. So that's a thing. I think we get 4 fame if we fail. Dual. Oh, fancy. Empire has no place for all the cell swords like you. I know this mercenary said he defeated the magical shaman of the northern tribe. Irrelevant. So we get captain again. Cassius powered up again. That he did. Oh, that looks really wicked. Just what is in his alcohol. He just drank a Nuka-Cola, it's fine. Ah. Bash animation is gonna get me killed. That's why he's going. Exactly. He just drank a Nuka-Cola cherry. It's fine. Gained 8 fame. We get 8 fame from that. There's Elder's Gift, which goes and gets us Lionheart.
A salve for the weary and strength for the heroic.
And 8 fame. Whatever he's drinking, some alchemists will pay good money for the recipe. That's true too. Cartographer, return later. because there's another one we can go to. And now has hat. Another general store. Just as broke as before. So. Sell the encrusted maze. I mean, what? The whole purpose of being here. Oh, that's gonna stink in a couple of turns. To the next village. You arrive at turn at dusk to find it under attack from raiders. Three of toil again. Draw your weapon, rush to their aid.
By sea and sun, fate and fane!
Get hit. Terrible job at. Damn, Witcher's Bane swings slow. I swear I swing faster with the axe. Yeah, that's one-handed. That's throwing me off. So many bullets, yep. Oh, they're in the deck. I saw them.
I do like the barge attack, how he just kind of froze the look at him to cast a spell.
Does he?
Yeah.
It looks like he just cast fireballs.
No, he like pulls out the book and then pushes the hand forward and the book flips over and casts.
Neat. Deal 10% damage in combat if your companion is not with you. Oh no, he's with us. That's such a worthless blessing.
That is worthless.
Saving all the peasants, we gain 4 fame. Gain 5 food. Gain 5 more food, which is great. We need it. 2 villages remain. Alright, a raider's ambush. 3 of frost. There's the frost tyrant. And frost trapper.
You should run while you have the chance. Thank you.
was right. Mount went down a second, so that was from a tyrant, not a brimstone raider. Alright, 2 fame. We're just going to continue on our journey.
You'd be right to be suspicious, but then where is altruism in today's world? Fallen as far away as hope.
Suspicious traveling group. A Terror of Blight and a Musket of Steel with their locked treasure chest. Or we take the ruby ring, which gives us blessing. If we have a blessing, we get 10 max life, which we do have a blessing. Or we can get random equipment from the locked chest. Locked treasure chest it is. Draw their cargo, draw their blades, saying, Solanus said no witnesses. Solanus said no witnesses? What? Not that I ever listened to her.
We could have simply walked away, but no.
I'm gonna get rid of this musket first, actually. Okay, get a game card. And 4 fame. Good. We gained 20 life, so that's awesome. And gotta roll a 10. Cool. Extinguisher! Fire resist 40%. Yay! Both terrible rings. Temple prayers? Yes. What do we get? Gambler's Banquet. Receive 2 food after every dice. That's tempting, but we're kind of good on food right now. Discard any food or equipment gain cards to get 5 max life. We don't need that one. Allies return. Revive your companion at the beginning of each new map. Not really using mallet clips to go away, so... Food? Or Monk's Vitality? Discarding, get +5 max life? It's like, I don't really need food. We're rolling a lot of dice, so Gambler's Banquet would give us food, and I could use food to heal. But having more max life is good.
They're all really good. Just how do you want to play? Or how does chat want us to play, rather?
Correct.
I turn my errors around in my mind.
I guess I'll take the gambler's
time on
input.
time. I know where I failed and where you must not.
There's -3 food.
Once I
Soothsayer.
viewed the role of fortune teller with contempt.
Okay.
Since my recovery, I have needed to pose as one at times in order to make a living. Now that I understand them far better, I loathe them even more.
You're awesome, dealer. Okay, pay attention because I'm going to pay the 4. And remember, these happen in order. So if bad stuff shows up, we take the bad stuff first. If good stuff shows up, then we take the good stuff first. Just keep it in mind. Here we go. Okay, first we lose 1 food. Then we get 15 gold. Then we get 25 gold, so that's 40 gold. Then we lose 5 food, so that's -6 food, 40 gold. -7 food, 40 gold. -7 food, 50 gold. +5 max life. -8 food. Okay, so do we take -8 food for 50 gold and +5 max life? This is such a cool card. True. It's risk reward thing. All right, we'll go on the mayor's quest display. Suit yourself. Quest starts off to a bad start. While pausing for lunch, you discover that some of your supplies have been consumed by rats. So there's -1 food. A peasant has heard of your quest and offers you payment to protect your family from the brigands. There's 15 gold. You find yourself in a game of dice with a pair of deserters from the Imperial Army. They play poorly and soon give up what little gold they have. I like you even get the story. Lose your way and get lost in the forest. That's why we lost all the food. Stumble upon the band of brigands as they raid an apple orchard. Looking thin and wretched, they beg only for food. You give them some supplies in exchange for leaving the locals alone. Continue your journey with the brigand situation resolved. The mayor sends a lackey to you with your payment. A pair of apples from your daily supplies turns out to be enchanted fruit from the gods. Hey, isn't that cool? You take pity on a pair of filthy children who approach to beg for food. Quest over, you wonder how much was by your choice and how much was predetermined. It's all predetermined. Distressed damsel? Okay, we actually want to fail, funny enough. Oh yeah, plus I have, if you just join chat, Ender, I do have blessing that gives food for every die roll, so
Stop helping people. It always ends up like
that
this.
does, that may have changed things for you. Having all the info is important. Wow, where were you going, character? What was that? take a hit, but I think we'll be okay. Doing okay so far. Search for valuables. Yay. Plus food. 17. We gain 4 fame if we fail. Funny enough, we get more fame. So we actually want to fail. And we get food. Cool. Moving on. Winter solstice. On the longest night of winter, the town of Stiegel set up around a huge bonfire to celebrate the victory of light over darkness. One night they were chosen a blind eye to magic. Stared at dancing flames. A curious white owl perches next to you and speaks. I sense a magical air about you. If you feel particularly inclined, will you share your blessings in exchange for longevity? I have 2 blessings? Oh yeah, I have Gambler's Banquet. I don't mind giving up 1 if I get to choose, which we don't know. Giving up Gambler's Banquet is, not sure. Up to you all, though. And we have quite a bit of food, monies. Okay. Give him 1 it is. Creature lets out an ear-piercing squawk. Okay, I do get to choose. You're a Defiant. A tingling sensation flows through your body. Plus 10 max life. Didn't get the token. So maybe 2 or even more. You gaze into the flames as the festivities continue around you. On your way... You wait to find yourself in a stable, nestled amongst a herd of cows. On your way out, you spot a few unconscious Empire guards huddled together outside the stable. No, just 2? Okay. Keep that one in mind. Alright, King's Road. Key to the next village. A village burns.
I hope this works.
Unfortunately, no surprise there, they're probably squishy them all. One of the peasants died. The other 2 were just had no health, but one of them had a red face, so which isn't good. Champion's plate mail.
More is sometimes better. Lacks nuance, though.
Lacks nuance. Heavy armor will be slower, but more armor. We failed to save any peasants. That's a shame. So, no fame. There's only one village remaining. Man, getting to 80's hard. It's even harder than I thought it was going to be.
By sea and sun, fate and fame!
Yeah, I might have to put even more fame in the deck. And just risk not getting equipment. Not getting anything else, honestly. Way to home in on me. To fame. Another general store. See, we need to get jousting armor early would help too. Because gain +1 fame each time you gain fame. And the whole thing is to gain fame. So if we could luck out and get jousting armor early, all those little fame gains would add up. I'm gonna go ahead and get it anyway. Distressed damsel. Dice start at 16. Yay, food. Perfect. Can I just keep these? Can I just choose not to? Oh, I can choose just one to reroll. Of course, I would rely. Bring it. Now comes the true duel of Chen. What hat should he wear? I don't remember what hat he has on right now. Thugs defeated. Search your body for valuables. More food. Come on. Yeah. Jousting armor gives that +1 fame. So instead of getting 4, we got 5. +3 food. +5 food. Winding trail. So, attack them, and then we give them 10 gold and send them on their way. That'd give us 9 more fame. We'll be at 70, and we'll be just short.
Close.
That's a shame. Yeah.
Like I said, maybe you have to stack the whole deck with fake cards. Okay.
How did you not get the message? We're not to be messed with.
We've been traveling these lands, hitting people for what is it, months now? That's funny.
That helps.
I can jump too. Hi, Kurna. Yay, awesome! Congratulations! Give them 10 gold and let them go free. Thank you, adventure from all of us and our families who will spread word of your forgiveness and generosity. Your kind deeds will not be forgotten. Never cease to disappoint me, Malaclips remarks, as you leave the bandits tending their wounds. You could have at least asked one of them to give their left shoe in exchange for mercy. Now there's a lark. Unrest in Iron Peak is back again. Do we gain fame for giving food to the children?
I think so.
Yes.
I don't remember exactly. We did get someone for giving food to the children.
Give 10 food. Yep, we're gonna be one short.
Dang it.
Well, no, we get to attack. Do we get fame for attacking? Do any of these options give fame? Because then I can hit 80. I don't remember if we got fame for helping the hunter. So if you give 10 food, you get 8 fame. Does it say 1, 2, and 3 is blank?
Was I too bold? Too egotistic?
Probably won't get fame.
Certainly. Yet I would never have wrestled the secrets of the elements from the Lords of Beyond were I not.
Never sitting back and doing nothing, for sure. Let's attack Mad Eye again.
Did we get the hunter or the companion?
No.
By sea and sun, straight and train! Thank you!
Soul life and getting the payment. Gain equipment. A ruby ring.
Keep walking in the light of grace, and this ring will favor you.
Plus 10 gold. No, darn it. Lost hope. On the horizon, the village boast of burns. The raiders are long gone. You are too late. Slumped to the ground and dropped encrusted mace to the ground. All is lost. All is fire. Failed to gain enough fame to wield your weapon. Village is burned. Darn, we're one short. Of course, one short. The underneath. Kind of stinks because we had everything kind of lined up to do that just about. I did run into Elder's Gift. So we trade the blessing. Yeah. We did, we ran into it at the very beginning. Gain fame for alchemist. Blessing is helpful. Gold. Winding Trail gives fame, so maybe Alchemist. Burning Building. Malaklis can get KO'd. We can lose life, but we get fame. Fame and shame. Chance cards. Get cursed. I don't want chance cards. I want to fight for fame, basically. I don't think we get... I don't think we get fame for getting the Holy Relic. Could put in my own Raiders ambush for 2 more fame, I guess. I'm not sure. We'll try it again some other time. Or you see how it's done, I may just try it on my own time and see if I can get to 80. Alright, the wheel. We need gold, food, and anything that helps us in gambits. Wheel of Fortune! Correct. Market Thief. I'll take arm wrestling now because I'm gonna try to stack dice gain anyway. Shiver gives us resources. I'm gonna need money. You don't need to hashtag when it's not the thing. Raider prevention. Yeah, I had dual in the other one. We got 8 fame from it. So, stuff that gets me equipment. Elder's Gift will go and get me the gambler thing, and that'll be the only platinum we take. I wish I could, like, mark cards that I don't like at all, and then have them just, like, be faded out or something. Like, you mark favorites. That would help me. Like, oh, I hated this card, and then that way I don't, in the future, forget, oh yeah, what was this card again? Carriage of the Departed for money. I don't remember the maps being super big for a cartographer. Dark Alleys, because it gives us equipment. Distressed Damsel can give us food. So I'm down for that. That's why you have us. True, but someday I'm going to be playing this and not streaming it. And because I really, really like the game. So then I won't have chat and it'll be sad. Also, it'd help me do this faster if I could mark cards that I didn't like and just skip over them without having to think about it. Or the game could do it for me. like a good game should. Holy Relic. You know, give me options. And One Drunken Night? I get gold and food from it. And Soothsayer, because Soothsayer is fun. Or Toshers. I just have to roll well. Maybe Toshers instead. Take Toshers. Okay. Equipment. Grifter's Companion. Because we want to grab that. I don't need the encrusted mace right now. We're going to use Elder's Gift to grab this. You give me money. You help me get food. You help me with food. You help me with the swinging back and forth. Empire Bane. I don't remember what we face a lot of. Remove card. I don't need easy escape. Holy Mace. You're probably just sellable like the Exquisite Blade. Variety of enemies? Okay. Range enemies ignores defense. Okay. Let's take... shuffle less. Shuffle once, less down to a minimum of 1 shuffle. Take Imperial Armor. Bullseye for the wide beam, that could help. Ooh, Gambler's Duel though. Armor of Gluttony, give me the Gambler's Duel. Supplies, we'll take the +5 food, and so I'm not just completely hosed on equipment. Two pieces of armor. I'm gonna take the fitted armor. You need to have the blacksmith. Okay. Alright. Give the wheel another try.
Why have the fates themselves turned their attention to you in such a way?
Who are you?
Because you are destined for great things. Regicide.
Regicide. You trap them. I can be freed. Gather fate shards. The Black Knight. Alright. Wheel of Hunger.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
Darn it. I rolled the same thing. But I can't really see it.
Perhaps you should have taken your time.
Elder's Gift. Oh, now I get Elder's Gift. Yay.
The damage will persist
now
unless you can find a meal to relieve yourself.
Darn it. Now we're gonna have to redo all of this all over again. 18. That's so dumb. A new contest will begin. Doesn't matter what I get. Oh yeah, I can nudge it. Now I'll just kill goblins. One of them was gnomes. Ah, the villagers' ads out again.
If nothing else, I'll get a song out of this.
Oh, really? You lost. Get out. Now I get all this gambler's jewel.
Mages are hard to eradicate at the best of times. We have our ways of hiding from the light.
He's bard and mage, so... Following Malaclypse's cryptic directions, many of which involve borrowing farm animals, you arrive at the edge of a vast and lonely lake. There you uncover a cave entrance blocked by a stone door. We must seek out Ira of the Vale in the Underneath, the bard had explained, as you followed a frightened cow around the previous night. Why are you seeking Ira of the Vale? Malaclypse drops his wine bottle nervously and forces a loud and hearty laugh, completely ignoring your question. The bespectacled ogre manning the door to the Underneath doesn't look up from his book as you approach. 15 food items per entry, he grunts. Robbery! You're trying to hustle us, sir. I'll have you know I can shoot lightning from my fingertips. You have not proven you can do that. Doorkeeper says, times are hard for us, Mal. You'll see when you get in there. Or you can just let me slay the ogre and get in. But we definitely don't have 15 pieces of food. I don't like Malaclypse's quest. It's all gift stuff.
Yeah. Here, we'll give you Malaclypse. Come on.
Dark alleys. Alright. 5 of frost. For the random treasure chest. Or bullseye, which was the, not dice, it was precision up. One has a dice roll, that's true. I at least get +2 on it. Locked treasure chest it is. This is living dangerously. I don't know what the chest is going to have.
We could have simply walked away, but no!
Not taking the button input. I appreciate that. That one's on now. You agree with me that system apps should be a spread thing instead of being part of the application storage, because my system apps, which I cannot delete, takes up 20 gigs of RAM. That stinks. $15 life, yay. No money or food, which is kind of what I was hoping for.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Find some hidden equipment. Slow speed on the precision gambits. Though I really don't see the slow speed, which is kind of sad. I don't really feel it anyway. As much as I would like. Fate's favor. Oh, great. The thing where we fail. Success, success, failure. There we go. Failure! Oh, it's 3 and 4. Great. Alright, well.
Oh, crap.
So we already missed the gold. That's fun. You can have 5 or green. Because we're not getting any fate shards because I don't have anything. We've already missed like 3 of the challenges. Like, there's no way we'll get enough fate shards.
Take your predictions and do with them what you will.
5 max life, 15 max life, 30 max life, 3 food. We take some damage. We take 25 damage. Minus 15. Lose food. I think we come out with plus max life, but I take some damage now. Yeah, I don't like this mission because it's luck, quote unquote. Yes, they're games of, quote, skill, unquote, but we screw up too much on them to, like, ever get through this. I'd rather just combat. Sure. Each choice. Suffer 2 wounds, suffer a curse. Duel the Black Knight for 40 seconds to gain 5 fate shards. Sure. Lose a piece of equipment. That stinks. I haven't seen that one. That one's new. Yeah, that's the first time we've seen that one. That really stinks. I don't like that one. Yeah. That one's really dumb. It's hard enough to get equipment.
You have to stop helping people. It always ends up like this.
Wouldn't you have gotten more shards if you won the roll? I don't know. Probably. I'm not even thinking about the shards now. I was just thinking about food. Now there's a roll here, but I roll bad. Yay! General store. Holy Mace. What blast deals 200% weapon damage to undead. Increase the difficulty of the High Priestess. Oh joy, I want to do that. Complete the High Priestess with this item and 12 blessings.
Whoa.
I couldn't get 6. Like I barely got 6. How do you want me to get 12, game?
You'd be very lucky or something. Good gravy.
Imperial armor lets me shuffle less. You let me remove a card. I can see the cards. Yeah, but I don't have 12 blessings worth of cards. We have like 2 cards that give blessings. That's it.
Borders move when power is placed upon them. Can you hold that power back, or will it fall with you?
A peasant approaches you and says, "Great warrior, our village has become..." Even if there were 4 cards in my deck that have blessing that I don't know of, we'd still have to do all the challenges correctly, and find all of those cards, and not lose any of them. Our village has become a regular target for the northern raiders. They've set up camp near our village. No need to kill them all. If you incite fear, they'll leave us alone. We have little to offer, but I'm sure we can find something to give you for your troubles. Sure. Kill them.
Maybe you're a great warrior.
Just take the hit and you start killing. Stand up and help me kill shit. That was terrible. Oh yay, reveal the encounters, thanks. Thanks for being worthless.
You might want to work on this. Clearly, you lack what it takes.
You lack what it takes. Phil, let's see. 4 encounter cards from the deck. So continue.
Excellent. A wise decision.
No platinum cards, 8 fame. I should have chose something that had the die roll. I should have chose the character of the party. Oh well. I don't even know if I have enough gold to do this anyway. Go to the right. Yay. Fate's Whim. That's 4 encounter cards. There's arm wrestling. This mission's stupid. But can I choose to be with the Black Knight at the end? And kill the Fate people?
Victory. You are learning. I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
I hope this works.
A weapon
Holy
of blessings
maze.
and questions.
Has less damage. Wide beam. Not the fitted leather armor again. Fate's choice. 7 fate shards. I take 15 life. I lose 10 life permanently. Lose 10 more life. Fate's Whim. There's Soothsayer. There's Maleclipse's thing. Raider Prevention again. Because there's a soothsayer. There's Carriage of the Dead. We don't get a fate shard unless I pass the 16, so that's not a wise decision either. But, I mean, I did it for the gold, not necessarily the die rolls. Fate's favor. Is your vision clouded? Yeah. Holy Relic. Oh, I want to see this option. Alert the authorities because we have more than 20 fame. Fortunately, Imperial Watchtower is not far away. Kat is flustered at your appearance. Oh, we're honored you take the time to come tell us in person. Bosworth, bring the gold for a reward. Would you care for some tea? Do you mind just signing this?
I'm okay with this.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
You have enough tea. Oh, just bring it to go. We'll take care of it. Could you sign this? That's amazing. So we have all the gold again. Too bad we can't buy shards of fate. Hey, Black Knight, need some gold for your domination plans? I'll trade you gold for fate shards. Delvin's favor. Sure. Oh no, I have to take a curse, so that's lame. Give him more mobs, I don't care. Yeah, I actually have the gold for the woodcutter. I didn't put him in because I figured we'd lose gold. Nobody's picking, so I'm choosing this one. Lone Wolf. Curse will be drawn before the final encounter. Okay. Oh, I still have a whole nother. I thought it was like the other one. It reached 0 and then we lose. So at least I get a whole nother chance for fate, huh? Alright. One success. Nothing. Alright, we'll see which one of us is right. 'Cause I think it's 2.
You think it's 2?
I think it's 2.
Alright.
Neither.
Ah.
Per usual. Wheel of Hunger. Choose a card to remove. Where was that 8? Get out. Next wheel left.
Oh dear. Move faster next time.
I get 2 fate shards. Fate's choice. Suffer 4 wounds for 8 fate shards. Well, that gives us enough. Lose equipment. Now the Lord's diadem go away. Lose 1 food. Lose 10 life. Lose 10 gold. Alright, that's 50 shards of fate. Defeat the Black Knight. Free the Knight's prisoner. So now do I just go to the end? Do I just go to Fate's finale? This is how I thought the other one was going to be. That, you know, it reached 0 villages, but I still have a chance to get enough and be fine. Unless you want to explore the board? Not really.
Skip voting does not like you all of a sudden.
An exquisite plate. So what equipment do I have? Oh, I still have the Imperial armor. That's cool. Does 23. Requires 7 hits. Creates a holy blast. That's interesting. We'll give it a try. Before the village fell, there are 4 total levels. Yeah, see, I thought there was 5. And then partway through it, it's like, oh no, there's only going to be 4. Which stinks. Alright.
Now turn
Face
all of that
phenomenon.
anger into something useful. Use it to free yourself.
Black Knight. Feed him and free us, champion. Fate has provided the Black Knight with more protection. Yeah, it doesn't provide me with anything. Your companion will not aid you in combat. Well, that stinks. Fate has chosen pieces for both sides of the board. Have you, though? Have you really? Because you didn't give me a damn thing. So... I was really hoping that would do damage all around, and it didn't. It said blast, you know. This does a bunch of damage. Lane. Just dash into it anyway. What, I'm the equivalent of a hammer, Black Knight. What are you gonna do about it? Crush your skull in. It's like a Dark Nut from Zelda. Knock off the armor, then attack. Yeah. The silver clouds disperse around you as the Black Knight's body falls lifelessly to the floor. Get rid of the outer Shamalama Ding Dong greets you warmly. You have freed us from a prison we thought eternal. Our gratitude shall be endless, warrior of fate. I can see why he's watching you. Iowa says with a smile. I guess that would be the dealer. While he is watching you, Harrow says grimly, we shall be plotting our revenge. The three siblings disappear in a cloud of gray and gold. Overcome with exhaustion, you look around for a comfortable place to make camp. You're surprised to see your bedroll already laid out beside a campfire burning low. You gaze up at the night sky briefly before falling into a deep and untroubled sleep.
Fate itself begins to turn in your favor. We knew that because you are here.
Referring the Watchers of the Weave. Nagar's Reckoning, The Wind's Return, Band of Faith, and Kubrak's Gaze. We can start with the Buckler. That's interesting. Grimalkin, Fate's Dealing, Cunning Man, and Purgatory. And our gold token, Forgotten Dreams, for proving yourself a worthy opponent to face. Death, Temperance, Devil, the Star, Tower. Death,
You live
because
in
that's what
a
I feel like right
shattered
now.
world. Death and despair are all that remains after the assassin has moved upon the Emperor.
Someone
Yet
is
this world merely reflects the world above. The heavens are in turmoil, and the game of life and death is chaired by madmen.
Someone has hired the Thieves Guild to kill you. They've sent their most lethal assassin, a man known only as the Reaper. Ooh. Survive the Reaper's arrow by raising max life above 130. I shouldn't have to raise my max life above 130 to survive an arrow. Thieves deal more damage in combat. Come prepared. Let's see some of these Brimstone cards again. We can deal with the mission actually at a later point. Grimalkin is new. Underneath, we need food for the underneath. Also, all these are new. He's a first level boss. Well, we're not talking Dante's Inferno? Do I not have a platinum? I do not. St. Tela's Day! And I need money, so... Carriage of the Departed. Or no, wait, I need food. Not Carriage of the Departed. Where is it? Not Raiders. Darn, I forgot the name. Just damage. There it is. Even though thieves do more damage. Okay. Equipment. We're dealing with thieves. Coward's Bane will be our platinum. Let's take... Wind's Return is new. You're new. Sure, the Bloodletting Vial. Wrathgar's Quake. Will of the Emperor. That's too much of a cooldown for my taste, even though you get to use it 3 times in battle. Let's see. Max life. And I have a one-handed weapon equipped. That's not happening. Plate mail. Champions plate mail. Merc garb. You're new. Band of Faith is new. Finishers against thieves drop gold. Light of Truth. Well, I'll take it anyway. Where does that go? We take food. Stuff we haven't seen just because. The buckler, which only has one defense, which seems silly. And you know what? We're gonna take the worker's hammer. When we do this for real, we'll take the health tonic. Just to give us that extra 5. Alright, here we go.
For many, the card of death represents change rather than mortality. For you, we will see. Do you hear them approaching? The whisper upon the winds. Dark forces ride forth to stop you.
A filthy street urchin approaches you in a busy town market to ask. You're the one who bound a mage and broke the raid leader of the north, aren't you? Heard some bad men talking about you. Give us a bit of bread, I'll let you in on a secret. She smiles with her few remaining teeth and stretches her hands out. You hand over a scrap of bread which she quickly shoves in her mouth. Moments later, she gulps and smiles again. Well, you prompt her? Oh, heard that someone's offered a lot of gold to have you killed, she remarks while picking her teeth. Now the whole guild wants in on it. Every thief from here to the Empire's edge will be after you. They've sent some fancy assassin. The fancy assassin. One they call the Reaper. Guess he's pretty good at his job, eh? Too bad, buddy. You seem nice, the girl remarks, patting your hand. Maybe you'll find a way to survive, but I doubt it. The girl leaves you to ponder your fate alone. Survive the Reaper, have 130 max life. Surprise the Reaper, have 170 max life. That's a lot of life. General store. But you know, it's like we have money at the beginning.
You should be more careful, given the price on your head.
A pair of shady characters emerge from the shadows to block your path. Empire is offering a pretty price for your head, adventurer, one of the men remarks while casually inspecting his blade. Nothing personal, the other one adds as they advance towards you. Oh, well, too bad I'm making this personal. Worker's hammer. These are subtle weapons. They're weapons for delicate and skilled hands. And then there's this. Completely the opposite.
Don't let them hit me! I'm too handsome for violence.
have a hammer. The Reaper will end you, your final opponent exclaims as you knock him down. Spend a little time searching the fallen before leaving. Gain equipment. Freezing defense. Defend all attacks from a Northerner's combo to cause freeze to the attacker. That's hilarious. Frozen enemies take 250% damage when hit. After completing a Brimstone encounter, gain a draw card. We need more fame. Cool. Or Light of Truth. Finishers against these, but we're killing them without really finishing them. I'll take Kubrick's Gaze.
One to
Also
bear
7
with
food.
caution.
So I suppose Father Godfrey didn't sing our praises to the Reaper, right? Who? Coward's Bane again, of course. Okay, Worker's Hammer. Form a critical power strike that causes 225 damage. Weapons deal full defense to enemies regardless of defense. Bash 40 Empire enemies as a block. Bash deals additional damage. You still gets Empire and Ogres, that's the Reaper from Overwatch. That loser? Well then we're fine.
Death comes closer and closer. Can you hear it?
With the threat of assassination looming like a dark cloud, you seek solace in a remote inn known as the Flailing Dragon. Few patrons visit this night, and you fall into conversation with the innkeeper. Over a few ales, you reveal to him your current predicament. Afraid there's little I can do other than heal you up whenever you visit.
It seems unfair that curses should be removed so easily. If Callus still plays the game in the old style, this will give you an advantage.
Enter that of a local bone man. Remove a random curse. That's neat.
I have walked beyond these gates.
I like that.
I do not recommend it.
I've walked beyond these gates. I do not recommend it. Your journey leads you directly through Purgatory. By the edge of a cave entrance, you meet an old man bundled in rags. He stares at you with milk-white eyes and warns of impending peril. It will not leave you unchanged, as the favor and ire of the gods pursue all who journey here. Inspect blessings and curses. Hammer of the Gods. Heavy ability buff. Weapon ability deals 50% damage in the next combat with a heavy weapon equipped. Then discard this card. Honestly. Indomitable Will. The player cannot starve to death, but can starve down to 1 life. Every individual enemy deals 200% damage. That one's really lame. Light weapons deal 10% less damage. I don't care about that. One-handed weapons deal 15% less damage. I care about that slightly more. Well, I care about blunt pokers if I get the... Coward's Bane. I guess Dull Edge wouldn't be too bad. Indomitable Will, I suppose. Honestly, none of these really interest me. Oh, you get both. Oh, you get all of it. Okay. Will you take the path that leads through Purgatory or take a longer, safer option? Oh no, I hated those blessings. They were lame. You can keep your token with that one. I don't care. We'll put you in and hope for better stuff next time. The old man wishes you a safe journey, adding, I doubt you'll find much peace in this realm with what that madman in the dealer's chair. How about Callus?
History and time work in strange ways.
If the blessings were
I'll
good, I
forgive
would.
you visiting such an amateur. Until now, you had no idea what true power was. I'm hoping this process will teach you something. Something about how the game is crafted and how the rules abide. Perhaps something about sleeping gently while deadly assassins are on your tail, too.
Ask about the innkeeper's pass. There was a great magician once, working for the king himself, the man exclaims, gazing into the fireplace wistfully. Of course, that was before the Empire. These days, you can get hung for casting anything more than a simple healing spell. Even that, in the wrong places. I've heard of this assassin. Even kings once feared him, though few could afford his services. If he hunts you, you are in dire peril indeed. Who now would possess the gold necessary to command him? Unless it's the Emperor himself. It is. Turn in for the night. Bid the innkeeper good night and rise in the morning feeling fully refreshed. St. Tala's Day. We can see how this one works. On this day of penance and charity, you hear a priestess will be blessing one and all for no cost at the Church of Fires. You find the flustered priestess at the church dealing with a huge crowd of peasants and nobles alike. You join the line, elbows are thrown and harsh words are exchanged, but you finally make it to the front. What blessings do you require? Quick, quick, I've not got all day. Pick 2. Good health, wealth, good harvest, glory, luck, any blessing, early. Welcome back. Money. Plentiful harvest. Whenever you draw 2 consecutive gain cards of the same type, gain 3 food. You'll be blessed for wealth once, the priestess calls out. Collective noise of complaint from the crowd. Blessed for good health. Alright. Humble Spirit. Receive 10 max life while no platinum cards are equipped. Okay. I don't have any. Next, the priestess shouts. A baby is thrust in her face and somebody impatiently pulls you from the line. Okay, so you get 2 blessings. Alright. That's kind of cool. Tavern
Once again to the tavern. Once again to await your fates.
3 food. Gang of thieves.
Assassins. I'd hate everything they stood for if it wasn't for their occasional usefulness.
I'd hate everything they stand for if it wasn't for their occasional usefulness. Oh, the buckler. Defend adds +1 to weapon charge. One-hand weapon required. Use. Okay. So, +1 to weapon charge when you block. That'd be useful if you're using a one-handed weapon. Sometimes the priestess won't have blessings related to those categories, but you will always get 2. Okay, well that's useful. Yeah, I wonder who.
By sea and sun, fate and fame!
I went that real fast.
Thank you!
I wish I was quite popular. Like, you, Ender, and Avi are the only 3 new people to watch this, I think, so... Oh, we were talking about the game, right? The Reaper will end you. Gain equipment. Every third riposte
Created by
against
a
Northerners
mighty
deals
smith
200%
working
damage.
hand in hand with a great mage. We will not see those days again.
Every third riposte deals against Northerners deals 2% damage. That's awesome.
For better
One
or
retract.
for worse, the Northerners understand these lands better than most.
One day, you meet a Northerner displaced from her homeland by warfare. She explains she's a tracker for hire, working for those who can pay. Speaks at length about the nearby terrain. Stress dance. Cool. For 5 gold, do you want me to take you directly there now? Sure, because it's making me the token. It does not. Lame. Dude, we failed. At the last minute, I was like, no, wait, I want to fail. If you decline, she reveals more. Oh, lame.
You have to stop helping people. It always ends up like this.
That helps.
Put on the wrong weapon. Oh, lame.
Games within games within games. Show your worth through action.
Okay, we can have that equipped now. 3 food. 3 more food. Plentiful harvest. More food. Equip the right weapon. The far north. The libraries hold little knowledge of the mysterious north. Past the colossal height of Mount Fredas, there are only theories, ancient creatures, haunted weird woods, and rumors of a powerful sword trapped in a frozen lake at the end of the world. Only one who would journey deep into the unknown would be worthy of the blade, it is said. There's a rough path that hugs Mount Freitas, curving around it and heading north. Somebody has made an effort to pave it. A hungry, desperate farmer offers passage for bread. She claims that she knows the road ahead. Take the carriage, walk. We have 28 food, so they have a bunch of food for this. Or we can walk away and have the food for Malaclipse's thing. Because his is out there too. Or we can do the Crimson card, because I know how much y'all like the Crimson cards. The Brimstone cards. They're fun. We shall take the carriage. It's a quiet journey. You take a carriage as far as it will go. Continue down this path, it will take you north. The farmer tips her hat before departing. Be careful out there. You head into the frozen thickets. A wooden temple, blanketed in snow, breaks through the fog. An old northerner, burning pungent grass in a copper basin, lifts his hat and greeting. Pilgrims, the moon path of the wild woods is haunted. Although it is faster, you should take the safer, longer route of the sun path. Pray, continue on, abandon your quest. We shall pray. Place the expected food sacrifice at the base of the wooden altar. Lift your face to the sky and pray. 15! Well, that's bad. Hey, got it. Heroic sacrifice. Prior to combat with 2 or more monster cards, optionally discard a basic monster card but lose your companion for 3 turns. Only if things are really bad. Continue your turn. Just as the priest said, a stone etched with a sun and another etched with a moon signal the path splitting into 2. We consume more food, but the sun path is safer, so we'll take the sun path. Follow the path for a few days. Finally, the tree line begins to thin. As the sun rises, you leave the forest behind and step into a vast plain of smooth ice. Nothing but flat ice stretches on for eternity. Okay. 18? I'm glad we wasted food doing this quest. Let me guess, we have to pass to go farther. Time in the forest is but a distant memory. The ice wastes now stretch on in every direction. You carve an arrow in the ice each night so as to not forget where north is. Does that lower the number? No. You're dumb. Alright, so I need stuff that gives plus die. The only thing that gives plus die other than the blessing that we can get is the ring. And it gives me plus 2. So I'd still have to roll a 16. Darn. And it was all going well too. Until you made me roll a... Oh yeah, every time you do a brimstone encounter. Until it made me have to roll 18. General store! I don't need you. Does provide a blessing for some food and a die roll. I guess that's still not good because that was a lot of food. I has to get to 12, and you still have to roll 15. Like we lucked out on that. St. Talis Day gives 2 blessings, though. I guess that is something. Here the Reaper's been seen. His arrow's deadly. It never misses. It pierces armor and shields, so they say. Right, but it's still, you have to roll 15 for it. Alright, Sunken Catacombs. Here we go. Here's where we die. Alright. Oh, that's terrible. Especially what we're doing. Yeah, redraw. Oh, you go one more over? Really? Oh, whatever. We're dying to the Reaper, but maybe I can get the token. There's 10 more. Huge success, huge failure. Beats me too, so. I don't got anything either, Ray. This one! One time I got some good luck. Spy a wooden lever. Jump through. Oh, this is cute.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change too. Poorly done. You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you. Breathe. You have done well.
Stoneblade barely misses your body. You wipe the cold sweat from your brow and pull the lever. Press on. Chamber gets louder and louder as you step into a large chamber and come face to face with the macabre tableau. Corpses rise from a deep pit as the necromancer, his robe soaked with blood, manipulates them with dark magic, tearing flesh from bone. The chanting reverberates loudly through the cavern, its source unknown. Oh, a visitor! The chanting stops abruptly, and the rising bodies tumble back into the pit. Hello there! The necromancer wipes his bloody hands on a cloth, taking umbrage at your horrified stare. Oh no! This isn't what it looks like!
This is totally what it looks like.
It's totally what it looks like. I'm trying to find this man, you see. I promised to resurrect him, along with his whole troop, but I can't remember any of their names.
That's something you should write down, dude.
So I've just been resurrecting anybody that I can. Hopefully he's one of them. Don't look at me like that. The system works. I've got a few of them already. A small group of skeletons wearing ancient armor wave at you, sheepishly. This chap's the only one left.
I have many questions.
I have so many questions. Say what you want about me, the necromancer sniffs, but I don't break promises. If you have a better idea, I'd like to hear it. Ask the skeletons, try the great library. I really don't want to do this again. What do we do?
Can skeletons even talk?
No, well, typically, no.
Typically, no.
The world's silliest necromancer, everyone. Pretty
For
silly.
real.
Suggest he tries the great library. I mean, that would make sense, right? I think both are safe.
Do you wait for fear of making the wrong move?
Yes, actually.
Actually, yeah, asking skeleton works. I think. I assume the necromancer can quote talk to his pawns.
I think both are safe. So do we suggest he ask the skeleton or try the great library then? Skeleton's probably funnier? I'm not sure. I don't.
Everything I see says skeletons.
Alright, ask the skeletons. How foolish, they can't speak. Oh, but he slaps his forehead in realization. They have hands, they can write. Presumably. The scouts troop gesture at each other excitedly. No. The necromancer hurries to a table, sweeps their torso onto the ground, and pulls out equipment. Because necromancer. One of the skeletons walks to the burrow and awkwardly pins a name. Thim the Vigilant. Oh, we've got it! The necromancer dances around happily. This will save me a lot of time and pain. I get a lot of arrows shot at me, you know.
I bet.
I bet. Thank you. Here. You're from the Hull, aren't you? He points at a familiar carriage across the cave, still piled with the corpses you collected. They should all be there. Gain 8 fame. Necromancer smiles. I know. You should take this lot out for a bit of fresh air and adventure. I won't need them hanging around. Just let them come home once in a while and see if their friend is back. Skeleton troop wave their spears and rattle their boats gleefully. Yay!
I'm not sure how I should feel about this.
I have no clue how I feel about it. Purgatorium achievement unlocked, and we have that token. So after we get shot by the Reaper and die, it'll still be okay. We got a token. Got a red token.
Put a big enough price on a man's
It's
head,
got
and you'll
skeletons as
find
allies?
every weevil
Sure.
crawls out of the woodwork in order to claim it.
I hate all of you! Bomb, fire, bomb. That's probably my second most hated enemy at this point. Hey, Max life token. Tonic, yay. General store. The winds return. Death ring. It's a light weapon. Aim and throw a weapon and cause stun to a single target. Catch the blade to gain plus 10 weapon charge. It requires 14 hits. Just keep catching it. Stun mages. Cause stun to all mages when the weapon ability is used against a mage. Huh. Hits increase during a combo. Repose to stun. 9 fame, 10 damage. That's cool. That's really neat. Wrathguard's Quake. Cause knockdown. Less effective against corrupted. Okay.
And here is your reward, at least in potential.
Okay. Continue. 15 food items, which we actually have. Ogre places the book down, and with a mighty push, the stone door rolls open. A narrow tunnel takes you deep below the earth, opening into a vast limestone cavern. Twinkling on the edge of a underground lake lies a small shanty town, red lanterns lining the quiet streets. Malaclips leads on. Welcome to the underneath, coin slave. Since that bothersome empire edict, we've had to hide away in places like this. Do not call me coin slave. Forgot he did that. Smack the bard upside the head. Just slap him. Remind him of his place. He used to be quite the hub of activity, but now he surveys the silent streets grimly. Guess the empire is increasing its forces. A few mages eye you suspiciously as they pass by. Find the contact. Malakos leads the way through the dim, lonely streets to Ira's house. You can hear screaming coming from within. A woman in robes, adorned with silver ornaments, greets you at the door. Merc said you'd come begging for help. Regardless, you're late. Malakos bows with a grin. I have an illness. I'm hoping to purchase a cure. Ira the Veil frowns for a bit, before nodding and letting you into her house. You enter the sitting room, and the source of the wailing is made clear. A man is locked in a cage, crying in fevered agony. Sores of corruption fester on his body. Without warning, she opens the cage, and the man rushes at you. But with surprising strength, Ira subdues the mad, writhing creature. This is the mage, Cohen. He thought he could fight off the corruption, but he could not. Ira watches Malakos carefully as Cohen's cries get more and more guttural. What should I do with him? The bard looks away. Disgust and fear on his face, he appears close to passing out. She nods before turning to you. What will you do? Kill the mage. As Ira holds him down, you end the mage's life. And with that, Ira begins tinkering at a table strewn with dead and shiny things. I do have a cure, but as you know, nothing comes free with our kind. She taps the silver dust from a bottle. Save the stolen mage children for me, and I will give you the cure. Stolen mage children.
Still, what secrets does your companion hide from you?
All of them. Those Empire bastards have taken them to some walled fort in the docks of the city. And you better hurry. Iris smiles at Malaclips. That illness can't be held at bay for much longer, I'd wager. The bard avoids her gaze. Ooh. How do you know Malaclips? He was my lover when I was young and stupid, Iris says matter-of-factly. Bard. Nonsense, Malaclips shouts. Why, I'm alluring at all ages. You'd be glad to have me still. Iris gives Malaclips a severe look, and he balks, cowering in his seat. What the illness is. Her laughs. He hasn't told you. It's not my place to say. But know this, friend of Malaclips. If he doesn't find a cure soon, you are in grave danger. Nonsense, Malaclips stands, unstopping a wine bottle nervously. Leave Iris' house. Malaclips seems eager to leave. We have the token. Anything else we want to try to do? Enter the town. Breathes in the heady scent of berry wine, smoke, and feathers. Ah, the devil's ears. My home away from home. He pulls out his lute and tries and leaves to serenade the pretty bartender. She tries her best to ignore him. A decrepit hag nurses a smoldering pint glass at one end of the bar. Alone in a corner, a hooded figure lurks, unmoving. Sure. Figure nods at you. He has a great voice, whisper quiet and hoarse. I seek an artifact of great power, something that will twist the minds of my enemies and force them to fight for me. I will pay handsomely. Twist the minds of enemies and force them to fight for me. I don't have anything like that. I don't think I have an artifact to give him, so just leave. Okay. Sure. Wish to buy something. I can send you somewhere, no cost, but I cannot assure that you'll end where you want. Or ask what she's drinking. Sure, why not? Huge success, failure. thinking 1 or 4. Nice. Throws a map of the local area. Primal Kent Spider Trap. Doesn't sound like fun, but we're gonna end up going there anyway. The Reaping. Well, we're dead. Sure! Do it! Aww. That was disappointing. Looking to avoid trouble with the local gang of thieves, you duck into an abandoned warehouse. Creeping among the broken crates and smashed furniture, you suddenly sense movement above you. An enormous spider hangs among the rafters of the building, attending to the still form of a hapless adventurer wrapped in silken web. As you watch, the terrible creature finishes his gruesome meal and, fully fed, retreats into deeper shadows. With a faction trait, okay. Climb into the sturdy ceiling beam and work your way towards the cocoon. I'll go one more. Ah. Ow. Lame. I don't like that one.
Our dreams vanish like mist when exposed to the light of day and reason.
I'm not. I knew I was dead. Townsfolk gather around a well. A weeping woman says, "We are seeking solace for lost ones, but we warned if you peer too long, your soul will be trapped in the well for all eternity." Sure! May gain a blessing. So you don't gain a you don't always gain a blessing. Allies greed, St. Paul's Day. Okay, so you have a chance to get what you wanted. Honestly, I don't find that funny, but... Allies greed. Your companion takes 30% of any resource that you earn while you're active. It's fine, we're dead anyway. Oh, we get to draw again, that's cool. Wandering tracker. Lame. Oh, we got the token anyway. That's good.
Getting oneself lost is often the beginning of wisdom. We cannot stay within the bounds of safety and hope to learn there.
After hours of wandering the forest, you finally admit to yourself that you are, in fact, lost. It doesn't take me hours to admit that. As you rest on a comfortable log, an enormous black cat saunters by and plops herself in front of you. She licks her paw for a moment, then stops and stares at you with golden eyes. Have food. Success, failure. A wondrous wanderer lost in my neck of the woods, she purrs. I'll show you the way. You chase her up a hill, and from this vantage point, you see the path ahead. You lose your... Wandering tracker. Woo.
A reward well earned. In my time, everything was in its place.
You learn nothing
the
new.
supposed empire holds its borders like a drunkard holds a
Alright, time to dock.
thoroughbred.
Your unease grows as you return to the flaying dragons once more. Every shadow and bush seems like it may conceal your hunter. Innkeeper looks up at you. Ah, my favorite adventurer. Still alive, I see. Goes on to relate the worrying news that his tavern has come to the Reaper's attention. He will arrive here sometime tomorro Good luck. You hear no sound as it strikes you. No sound, no warning, not even a hint that the Reaper has appeared behind you. Suddenly you're falling to the ground, the enchanted shaft of the Reaper's famous magical arrow protruding from your side.
You may still flee death, perhaps.
130! Wow, it just does 130.
An end to your life.
And
to your struggle.
Then the thing lies. Like, that's not even correct then, how it explains. It's not just have 130 max life. You have to have that life too, because you're going to eat 130. So if you had 150 max life, but you only had 100 life going into the end, you're dead. You're dead anyway. For convincing the Necromancer to stop stealing corpses, Necromancer's Call blessing your supplies of an attitude. For convincing Iron to help Malaclips, the Stolen Ones. For amusing the giant cat in the woods, Field of Fae. An interesting one, that one. I don't dislike it yet, anyway. Like, I can see that one's really doable to me. We have several cards we can use to get max life. And sometimes when we kill the thieves, we get max life too. Stacking to 170 will be difficult, but I think it's doable. Cool. Alright, well, I hope you all enjoyed and had a lot of fun, the few of you that are here. Slowly the numbers are dwindling, which I sadly expected, but those of you here, I do hope you're still enjoying and having fun. More Hand of Fate tomorrow, where we'll maybe try Death again, maybe see the other ones just for kicks, or maybe try one of those increased difficulty ones again, just for fun. Until tomorrow, I'm Cendril 89. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.